Hey, Tripp here from trippadvice.com. Now, there's a time in every man's life when he has to deal with what's called a shit test. This is when a girl says something to you that completely throws you off guard and makes you get totally in your head and not know how to react. I'm going to give you a few examples on today's video on what she may say to throw you off guard and then how to respond to that. But what's most important is you have to understand a little simple technique, little formula that you could use anytime a girl says something to you where you don't know how to respond. The simple formula goes like this. Whatever she says to you, I want you to agree and exaggerate, okay? Agree and exaggerate. That means that your response is going to be basically agreeing with whatever she says, but then blowing that up to another level. So here's an example. A girl may say to you in the middle of conversation, are you gay? And your answer is going to be, yes, you know what, I'm totally gay. I actually have 3 different boyfriends, and it's really hard to see all of them. I never have the time. Okay, you see what I'm doing there? You're just agreeing and exaggerating. Okay, so what does this formula do? It basically says to the girl that you don't care, that you're non-reactive, right? Another guy who would be failing the test and be kind of scared of that question, get in his head, would be like defensive. No, I'm not gay. Like she knows you're not. She's just messing with you. So what this technique is doing is it's basically showing her that you're non-reactive, okay? Non-reactive to when she's messing with you, non-reactive to high pressure situations. A woman wants to know that she's with a guy who can handle himself. And she's basically testing you on this little mini pressure situation, right? She's like adding a little bit of pressure, and then you're showing her, you know what? I'm not affected. I'm all good. Now, she might go the opposite route and ask you something like, are you a player? Right? She'll say something like, are you a player? Or, oh, I bet you say that to all the girls. She's basically testing you to see how you're going to react to, are you a guy who's just, some sort of pickup artist and just saying the same lines to the same girls over and over and over. So what do? You agree and exaggerate. You say, yeah, I'm the biggest player in the world. In fact, you know what? I got 2 girlfriends right around the corner. I should introduce you to them. Or if she says, do you say it to all the girls? And you say, well, yeah, of course. How else am I supposed to meet women, right? I got to say the same lines. So again, you're agreeing plus exaggerating. You don't have to copy what I'm saying here, make up your own, but just agree with her and then exaggerate it. I'm going to give you a few more very unique ones. She might say, buy me a drink. First of all, if a girl ever says, buy me a drink, I don't even know why you'd ever want to speak to her again, because that is, to me, a very obnoxious thing to say. But you know what? Maybe she's messing with you. So if she is and says, buy me a drink, you're going to look at her and say, no, you buy me a drink first. See how she reacts. If she's like, no, seriously, buy me a drink, yada, 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 just move on. Don't talk to this girl anymore. But maybe she's just messing with you. Just say, no, you buy me a drink. Now, this is different, right? This is not agree plus exaggerate. I'm just giving you some specific examples of ones that may come up. But in this case, you're going to say no. But you're not going to say, no, I'm not going to buy you a drink. Why would you ever ask me that? Instead, you're just going to confidently look at her and say, no, you buy me a drink first. Another one where you're not necessarily going to agree and exaggerate is when she says, you know what, I think we should just be friends, or could we just be friends? This is another example where you're going to playfully disagree with her, and you're going to say, no, I can't be friends with you. It's not possible. I'm already too in love, right? But you are exaggerating a little bit there, and obviously it's a joke, but you're not going to agree to that. You're not going to ever agree to be her friend if you actually like her. And if she can't handle that, well then you're just going to have to move on, and it wasn't meant to be. She might ask you the question, how many girls have you slept with? Which is kind of similar to the player one. In this case, we will agree and exaggerate. So you're going to say to her, well, when? Today? Right? So she goes, how many girls have you slept with? You go, well, it depends. Like today? Right? Agreeing and exaggerating. Or, ooh, I don't know, I can't even count anymore. Maybe 250? 260? I don't know. What about you? Maybe you guys are in conversation, something comes up, and she says to you, you look really sad right now. Oh, did I hurt your feelings? And then you're going to agree and exaggerate, and you're going to say, yeah, my heart is broken. Oh, I need a tissue. I can't handle this moment anymore. Right? Whatever it is. Again, another agree and exaggerate moment. Again, the whole idea here is to be non-reactive. This is attractive to women. Non-reaction to her tests, to high pressure situations. It shows that you're strong and that you can hold yourself. Okay, now you probably want to learn more about these little techniques and how to be amazingly attractive to women so that they come and chase you. Well, check this out. Hey, what's going on, man? If you are watching this right now, that means that you are struggling with meeting and dating women, and probably not just any women, but the ones that you're really attracted to, those ones that you really want, not the ones that you just want to settle with because that's what you think you can get. And listen, I totally get it. I totally get it. I was there once too. I was a very, very shy guy, a very nerdy guy who really only settled with what I could get. But now I'm at the point where I've really discovered and tapped into some of the secrets in terms of being able to meet and attract the women that are anywhere. I'm talking on the street, during the day, maybe at a bar or club or at night, anytime. And this is something that I really want to share with you. And you can do it too. A lot of guys, they just don't think that they have it in them. They think that, they need a lot of money. They need to be, really good looking guys, like actor model looking guys, to be able to get the types of girls they want. But let me tell you, that is not true. In fact, I've helped guys all over the world be able to get the women that they really want. And the secret to doing it is really all about your vibe and your personality and the way that you display that with a woman. And I talk all about this in my program called Hooked. What Hooked is a video course that really breaks down what attraction is to a science. You need to understand how attraction really works because you probably have it all wrong right now. You probably think, like I said, you need a lot of money or looks or some kind of status to be some sort of celebrity to get the kinds of women that you want. But it's not true. You need to understand how to tap into attraction by understanding how to break it down to a science. And I've done that for you in this program. But that's not just all. What you need to learn is not only what attraction is, but how do you apply it? How do you make it part of you? How do you make it part of the person that you are so you can display your personality and your vibe out wherever you are to meet and attract the girls that you want? And I have some great techniques, and I have an amazing, like a step-by-step system, basically. It's just like you watch the beginning, go all the way to the end, follow what I say, apply it, and then it starts to work for you. This is an entire video course teaching you exactly what to do with any girl you meet anytime. And it doesn't matter if you're looking for a relationship or you're looking for just casual sex, one-night stands, or if you're looking for a specific type of relationship, or maybe it's just, she's your friend, but you guys sleep together and that's it. It doesn't matter what you're looking for because attraction works the same way. It's all about how you apply it. And so that's what's all inside of Hooked, and I want you to check it out. All you gotta do is go to getherhooked.com. Go to that link. I'll put a description down below and you can see it right here on the screen. Go to getherhooked.com so you can learn more about this and get your hands on this program. And it's so affordable. I want to get it into the hands of as many guys as possible. So check it out, getherhooked.com. Learn this system, learn what it takes. And it doesn't matter if you're shy or you're short or you're bold or you think you're this big nerd. I've been able to help all types of guys be able to tap into that attraction, be able to create that vibe with any woman they meet. And it's happened over and over and over again. So don't forget to check out getherhooked.com so you can see what it can do for you.